question. I want to know what horror movie traumatized you as a child.
Hello, my gamma friends. So, to answer that question, I never actually watched horror movies as a kid. The first really horror movies that I watched as a teenager, past when I would have gotten traumatized from them, and those being at least a few of the Friday the 13th movies and the It Chapter 1 movie from, I think it was 2017. Those were like the first really horror movies that I saw. I did before that. I think I saw. I might have technically been still considered a child. I saw a horror parody film of Stan Helsing, and also watched the Scary Movie, a franchise, but I think I might have watched that later, or I'm not sure. But I didn't just want to do a video telling you guys how I didn't watch anything as a kid that scared me. No, I wanted to use this as an excuse to tell the story of how one of my favorite cartoons as a kid ended up scaring me. So as a kid, and even still today as an adult, I love Scooby-Doo. And it wasn't actually watching an episode of Scooby-Doo that scared me. I remember one night, for some reason, and I expected I was going to have nightmares. So I was thinking, I'm going to follow what my parents said. And think of something light and fun and so you don't have a nightmare. So I started thinking, ooh, I love Scooby-Doo. Ooh, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. And sadly that didn't work. I probably should have thought, maybe thinking about something that's a spooky show like Scooby-Doo is not a good thing to think about before bed as a child. But I was a very dumb child. So, I ended up having a nightmare about Scooby-Doo, where, I can't, so, I didn't realize I was in a dream at first, and, because I literally was just, walking out of my bedroom, as if I was awake, and I saw Scooby-Doo and Shaggy going into my parents' bedroom, and the door, I think the door might have been open, but it was dark in there, so I couldn't see what was going on in there. They were obviously like investigating something. Then, all of a sudden, and I had to start hiding so they didn't see me, but armies of these 2x2 people started coming out, marching out and walking downstairs. Never found out what their objective was, but it terrified me so much. Just it seemed like infinite amounts of people, and scary looking people just started flooding out of my parents' room. 2x2, they were walking in sync, and sort of if you've ever seen videos of military marching, it was like that, and that freaked me the hell out because I'm like, that's not how normal people walk, for one. It was like so, and I started trying to get closer. I don't remember exactly what happened next, but I just kept the whole dream. I was trying to get closer, trying to figure out what's going on. I could never figure out what's going on. I think finally I went back to my room because I'm like, this is too scary. I'm trying to stay out of their way. I stay out of these people's way. It was too weird for me. Yeah, that's it was weird. Weird. I did not expect that Scooby-Doo would cause that. Um, Actually, now I'm thinking about, I think these people that were coming out of the bedroom, they aren't regular people. I think they were vampires actually, and they were going 2 by 2 file, and I had just as I said, I had to make sure they didn't see me, as they came out of my parents' bedroom, and then went down the hallway and then walked downstairs, and it was just like, whoa. I have that and one other nightmare that I've a nightmare, and I don't think this other nightmare was based on anything, but these are just the only 2 nightmares I actually remember as a kid. The other one is one where I was coming downstairs, and these 2 old dudes are sitting at our dining room table, and they tell me to pull my pants down, as if they're going to slap me on the ass, like some parents do. I didn't have that done happily to me very much as a kid. There were other bad things that happened to me, but that's aside the case. They didn't end up slapping me. They had me on the like laying down on the table, face down, as they were slicing my ass like a ham. Yeah, that was ridiculous as hell. It was scary, very very scary area as a kid, and that one definitely traumatized me for years. The Scooby-Doo one, I think, also traumatized me for years, but that one was the main one on that absolutely traumatized me. Happily, because my nightmares that I remember from being a kid are very ridiculous. They don't scare me so much as an adult. Like, I feel like if they were a lot more serious, I would be still scared of these things as an adult. Like I've talked to some of my brothers, and they have nightmares where it still scares them as adults. But yeah, but happily, because mine are so ridiculous, I am not scared by them anymore. But they definitely did traumatize me as a kid. And that's really all I wanted to say for this video. Hope you enjoyed this like sort of story time thing. If you want another story time from me, I do have another story that I would love to tell on here if you guys would like to hear it. I think it's a fun idea doing a story time on here. But obviously I'm only gonna do that if you guys want it, because it is very different from my normal content. But yeah, that's all I'll say for this video. As always, free Palestine. This again is your host, Smash Trivia John, signing off.